Hold on, I messed up. Hold on. I don't have the thing on in the background. Hopefully this thing is not completely tanking. Hello? Where's my events? Hope I didn't screw it up. Fucking had this thing set up and then it did this shit. Hopefully it's not working in a sense. That way I can redo this. Alright, it's working. Hello?
Alright, it's working. Hello?
Yeah, it's working.
Alright, it's working.
Okay. We're live. Can't we do it? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Smackdown live reactions for May 8th, 2018. I missed it this week because I was watching Raw at this time, catching up. So now I'm here to give you guys my Smackdown live reactions coming off that shitty Backlash pay-per-view, which I will be reviewing on the Wrestling Rundown tonight. I'm the Wrestling Rundown champion. I forgot to bring the championship out here, but you know I'm the champion, so I don't need to bring it out here. You know what the championship looks like. You see it in every video, so I apologize for that. But yeah, before I get to the actual live reactions themselves, let me do WWE.com live reactions. There's 3 videos I want to do some live reactions to. The first one is called 5 Things You Need to Know Before Tonight's Smackdown, and this was released on May 8th, 2018. All these videos were.
It went up.
I just gotta wait for this ad to end, and then we can get started. We're also on the verge of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, so that's interesting right there. And right now it's showing the United States Championship match between United States Champion Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton.
With Backlash causing major ripple effects for the Blue Brand, it is anyone's guess
and this is being hosted by Kathy Kelly.
I'm Kathy Kelly here at the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland, and I've got everything you need to know before tonight's Smackdown Live. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura's
So we're questioning what's next for AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, since they had a no contest at Backlash and a match that I thought was really good up until that finish. So I don't know what the fuck that was, but whatever.
Match ended again without a firm resolution. Both superstars went for the low blow at the same time, and neither superstar could answer the ref's 10 count. So how will this unfinished business be resolved tonight? No one thought it could be done, but SmackDown.
And we know that at Backlash, Carmella defeated Charlotte Flair to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship.
Women's champion Carmella proved herself at WWE Backlash, taking advantage of Charlotte's injured knee and again beating the Queen. Now, Charlotte always says to be the woman, you've got to beat the woman. So does that mean that Carmella is officially the woman of SmackDown Live? Daniel Bryan overcame a massive size discrepancy.
We know that at Backlash, Daniel Bryan defeated Big Cass just for Big Cass to attack him right after. It's going to be interesting to guess what happens with that.
See, at WWE Backlash, with a victory over Big Cass, forcing the 7-footer to tap out to the yes lock. Now, that celebration, unfortunately, was cut short after Big Cass blindsided Daniel Bryan. So hopefully tonight we'll get an update on Bryan's condition. Jeff Hardy retained as United States champion.
And now we're questioning what's next for the United States Championship after Jeff Hardy retained over Randy Orton.
Against Randy Orton in a thriller of a match. Of course, with the SmackDown Live roster so stacked at this moment, who will be the next superstar to challenge the charismatic Enigma? And we are now counting down the weeks to Money in the Bank and the Money in the Bank ladder match.
And we have the Money in the Bank ladder matches coming up. We have the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up. We have 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches coming up. The first one being the men's ladder match. Well, so far, we have Monday Night Raw's Braun Strowman, who qualified by defeating Kevin Owens, and Monday Night Raw's Prince Devitt, who qualified by defeating Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns in a triple threat match. And we have 6 more superstars, TBD, which stands for to be determined.
Tonight, we will see 3 qualifying matches.
And we also have the women's ladder match, where we have Monday Night Raw's Ember Moon. She qualified by defeating Ruby Riott and Sasha Banks.
Of course, you don't want to miss any of it. It all goes down tonight on SmackDown Live at 8/7 Central on the USA Network.
And we also have 2 Money in the Bank. No, actually, is it 2? Yeah, I think it is 2 Money in the Bank qualifying match. No, actually 3 Money in the Bank qualifying matches to take place on the show. The first one for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, we're gonna have Charlotte Flair versus Painted Voice, and then the other 2 for the men's Money in the Bank qualifying matches. The first one being Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. Obviously, we knew that The Miz was having a Money in the Bank qualifying match because it was announced at the Backlash post show. So that would be interesting. Actually, I think that would be a really good match. And then we have Daniel Bryan versus Rusev, two of the most over guys in WWE at the moment. So those I think will be some tremendous matches. So let's finish doing the live reactions to SmackDown. We have the next video. This next video is called Jeff Hardy is focused on Money in the Bank. Let me just let this part of the video end. It's going to end in 6 seconds. And right now there's an advertisement playing, which I can skip. So let me just skip that.
Jeff, it's been since WrestleMania 23 that you've had the opportunity to compete in a Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, how do you prepare for a task like that tonight?
You know, I'm a ladder guy, so I look forward to ladder matches. But the Money in the Bank ladder match is way different. You know, there's a contract hanging above, and that contract can pave the way for great things.
Now, tonight you face The Miz, somebody who has successfully won the Money in the Bank contract before and successfully cashed in as well. Does that change your mindset heading into tonight?
Miz is confident. He's probably a little more confident, you know, than me because he has that, you know, behind him. So I'm looking forward to just going in here with an open mind and a free heart, free spirit, and do what I love to do. And it's the beginning stages of a contract for me to win that world title again. So wish me luck.
Well, best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Good promo. I mean, okay promo by Jeff Hardy. His mic skills aren't his strong point. The next one now is called Is Rusev Concerned About Facing Daniel Bryan? Let's get right into that. Gotta get to this advertisement first. So we know Rusev's going to be facing Daniel Bryan in the Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Rusev, tonight you face Daniel Bryan for an opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, how do you prepare for somebody who is on an upward momentum like this?
What about me? I'm not on upward momentum. Every day is Rusev Day, Dasha. Come on. How does he prepare to face Rusev Day? I mean, yes, there was a yes chant and the yes movement. I get it. I get it. He's been out for 3 years. So is he prepared for this?
Well, Daniel Bryan's been somebody that has successfully won the Money in the Bank ladder contract and successfully cashed in his contract in this very arena.
Good for him, you know, but that's in the past. That's history. Now it's did Rusev Day exist back then? Well, I'm sure it did. Come on, Dasha. Rusev Day, every day is Rusev Day. It did exist. It's just not pronounced to the world. But now that every day is Rusev Day, that's going to propel me over Daniel Bryan and the yes movement.
That was awesome. All right, good interview by Rusev. Let's now get right into SmackDown. Let's read the info. It says, with Tom Phillips, JBL, and Byron Saxton. This guide is so outdated because JBL hasn't commentated for SmackDown since the SmackDown after SummerSlam last year. So this is completely off, but whatever. Let's get right into this.
Try to take some accountability, and you can be apologetic, and you'd be.
From the heart, ice cream, so you don't need ma'am.
I'm just going to fast forward through this. Oh, it's going to show us that WWE intro video trying to tell us it was always WWE when it was WWF first and WWF after that. And I will be providing insight on certain superstars' history in the Money in the Bank ladder matches, just like I did for my Raw live reactions. Look at this page. I can actually start it right away. I can go through pages of Money in the Bank history. She's competed at 2 Money in the Bank pay-per-view events. She defeated Naomi at Money in the Bank 2014, which I was there for, to retain her Divas Championship. And then she lost the Divas Championship match at Money in the Bank 2015 to Nick Bella. And that's really her only history at Money in the Bank pay-per-view events. Paige, a former two-time Divas champ. But still to come on the show, we have a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. And then we have a women's Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Charlotte Flair versus Peyton Royce. And then we have another men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Daniel Bryan versus Rusev.
It's another qualifying match live here tonight on Smackdown.
Welcome to Smackdown Live! We got to see the first co-branded pay-per-view, and it was a smashing success, right?
Not really.
We witnessed the first singles victory from the returning Daniel Bryan. We saw a surprising victory on Charlotte Flair from the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Carmella. Okay, and let's talk about this WWE title situation. Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. That match is on its way to becoming an instant classic until both men got in a low blow confrontation, which obviously both men could not recover from. And I admit it, I did not foresee this when I first put this match together and gave it a no disqualification. But we will hear from both gentlemen later tonight. Now let's talk about the next dual branded pay-per-view, which is Money in the Bank. This year, Money in the Bank will have 2 ladder matches, one for the men and one for the women. Featuring superstars from both Raw and SmackDown. Whoever is willing to sacrifice everything to climb that ladder and grab that briefcase will be taking the contract back to their brand. So that means I need the best that SmackDown Live has to offer. Right? So, we will see who the very best is in qualifying matches starting right now.
That was a waste of time. Damn. This was stuff I already knew was going to happen. What a waste of time of a promo that was. Fuck off. Stop doing those promos, WWE. If you already watched Raw this week, you didn't even need that. It was a waste of time. But yeah, coming up next, we have the first Money in the Bank qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. I'm going to say The Miz is going to win this match. I think they want to put him in the Money in the Bank match. I think Jeff Hardy will be in the match eventually, though, just because you can't have a ladder match without Jeff Hardy in it. So it really wouldn't make any sense to me not to put Jeff Hardy in it. But Jeff Hardy has a history in Money in the Bank. At WrestleMania 23, he competed in a Money in the Bank match. Let me see if I can remember all the participants that were in it. We had Oh, I didn't mention the commentary team. The commentary team is Corey Graves, Tom Phillips, and Byron Saxton. But the Money in the Bank the participants of the WrestleMania 23 Money in the Bank ladder match, I may forget probably like a couple of them. It was Edge, Randy Orton, Matt Hardy, Mr. Kennedy, Ken Booker, and CM Punk. And I think that's it. And obviously, Mr. Kennedy, that might have been the one I've forgotten, went on to win the match. And obviously, The Miz has a history at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view more so. At the 2010 Money in the Bank pay-per-view, he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, defeated John Morrison, Mark Henry, Edge, Randy Orton, Evan Bourne, Chris Jericho, and Ted DiBiase Jr. And then he went on in November of 2010 on an episode of Monday Night Raw to cash it in against WWE champion at the time, Randy Orton. Then at Money in the Bank 2011, he participated in the Money in the Bank ladder match again, where he didn't end up winning. But the other participants in that match were winner Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio. It's actually showing us the 2010 Money in the Bank match. But yeah, Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, Alex Riley, R-Truth, Evan Bourne, and Jack Swagger. And then at the 2012 Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and it was on November. It's actually showing us it was on November 2010. Okay. And then at Money in the Bank 2012, though, The Miz competed in a Money in the Bank ladder match where he didn't win, but the other participants in the match were winner John Cena, Kane, Big Show, and Chris Jericho. It's only a 5-man match. I don't know why they did that, but and then at Money in the Bank 2013, The Miz lost an Intercontinental Championship match to Curtis Axel, which is kind of funny since they became known as The Miz 2 hours just recently. And then he wasn't in 2014 Money in the Bank. At 2015 Money in the Bank, he did guest commentary for the Intercontinental Championship match between Ryback and Big Show. And then he wasn't in the 2016 Money in the Bank because he was filming a movie. And then 2017, last year, Money in the Bank was only a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, so he wasn't in it then. But obviously, both these men are Grand Slam champions in WWE. We can go over Jeff Hardy's championship reigns first. Now, I don't know who he defeated for all those championship reigns, but he's like a 7-time tag team champion. He's a 4-time Intercontinental champion, defeating superstars such as Triple H to win his first one on an episode of SmackDown in 2001. Johnny Nitro on an episode of Monday Night Raw in 2006, and then Johnny Nitro again on an episode of Raw 2006, and then Umaga on an episode of Raw 2007. And then Jeff Hardy's also the current United States champion, defeated Jinder Mahal to win the championship. Former hardcore champion, former light heavyweight champion, former European champion. I know one of the reigns for the European Championship, he defeated William Regal on an episode of Raw to win the championship, but I don't remember anything else. I think he's a former light heavyweight champion, if I'm not mistaken, but I may be mistaken. And then Jeff Hardy's also a former 3-time world champion in WWE, defeated Triple H and Edge at Armageddon in 2008 to win his first the WWE Championship, his first World Championship. And then at Extreme Rules 2009, nice splash by Hardy. He defeated Edge in a ladder match to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And then at Night of Champions 2009, he defeated CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. And then Jeff Hardy's won some championships in TNA. He's a 2-time TNA World Tag Team Champion. Nice pose motion by Hardy. Jeff Hardy, he's a former 2-time TNA World Tag Team Champion. He went in there with his brother, Matt Hardy. They won the first Tag Team Championships, winning an Ultimate X match in the 2015 Impact Wrestling event. Fast forward. The beauty is I can fast forward these commercials. Just gonna. All right, and SmackDown's back on, and right now Jeff Hardy just hit an arm drag on The Miz. But yeah, Jeff Hardy's a two-time TNA World Tag Team Champion. The other TNA World Tag Team Champion came at the expense of when he won it with Matt Hardy again, defeated Decay. And then he's also a former three-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He's one of the few WWE superstars to win both the WWE World Heavyweight and TNA World Heavyweight Championships. Jeff Hardy defeated Kurt Angle and Mr. Anderson at TNA Bound for Glory 2010 to win his first TNA World Heavyweight Championship. He defeated Mr. Anderson at TNA Against All Odds 2011. I think that's the name of the pay-per-view, to win in a ladder match to win the second TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Then he defeated, and then at Bound for Glory 2012, he defeated Austin Aries to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. In 2012, and a nice boot by Miz. In 2012, Jeff Hardy even won the Bound for Glory series, last defeated Bully Ray at TNA. I forget the name of that show, but I think it was I know it wasn't Victory Road, but I'm not going to remember. But let's get to The Miz. He's also a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time tag team champion. He won his first WWE Tag Team Championships with John Morrison against MVP, defeated MVP and Matt Hardy on an episode of Smackdown in November 2007. And then won his other WWE. Nice backbreaker into a neckbreaker. And then Morrison and Miz won the World Tag Team Championships at a house show in 2008. In December, defeated CM Punk and Kofi Kingston. And then The Miz and Big Show, who became known as Show Miz, on an episode of Monday Night Raw in 2010 in February, defeated DX and CM Punk and Luke Gallows to win the Unified WWE Tag Team Championships. And then at Survivor Series 2014, The Miz teamed up with Damian Mizdow to defeat Golden Stardust, the Usos, and Los Matadores to win the WWE Tag Team Championships. And then The Miz went on to become a two-time United States champion. And then he defeated Kofi Kingston in an episode of Monday Night Raw in October of 2009. And he landed on his feet, sort of. Still question finale. No. Yeah, and The Miz defeated first U.S. title. And then on the Viewer's Choice episode of Monday Night Raw in June of 2010, and he just squashed him on the barricade. Miz won the United States Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match, defeated R-Truth, Zack Ryder, and John Morrison. And then The Miz is a former 8-time Intercontinental Champion. And Tony. That was impressive that Hardy was able to duck that. Dive off the barricade. Dive and clothesline. Jeff Hardy, The Miz won his first Intercontinental Championship, defeating Christian on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw in July of 2012. He won his second Intercontinental Championship, defeated Wade Barrett at WrestleMania 29 Kickoff. He won his third Intercontinental Championship, winning a Battle Royal at Battleground 2014. Last eliminated Dolph Ziggler. He defeated Dolph Ziggler at Night of Champions 2014 to win his fourth Intercontinental Championship. The night after WrestleMania 32, on an episode of Raw in 2016, he defeated Zack Ryder to win his fifth Intercontinental Championship. On the 900th episode of Smackdown in November of 2016, and I don't know how that's never a DQ, The Miz defeated Dolph Ziggler to win the Intercontinental Championship. And then at Extreme Rules 2017, The Miz defeated Dean Ambrose to win the Intercontinental Championship, where if Dean Ambrose got himself disqualified, he would lose the championship. And then on the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw earlier this year, in January, The Miz defeated Roman Reigns to win the Intercontinental Championship. So Miz is an 8-time Intercontinental Champion. And I already mentioned his Money in the Bank contract. And, Twisted Fate, no. Miz and Jeff Hardy have a history with each other. They wrestled back in September of 2017 for the Intercontinental Championship, where the Miz was successful retaining the championship. You know, obviously they were SummerSlam kickoff opponents when Jason Jordan teamed up with the Hardy Boys, losing to the Miz Chevals and a twist of fate stunner by Hardy. Oh, is he going to hit the Swanton Bomb? It's actually a good match. Oh, and Miz rolls out of the ring. Ooh.
Out of the way. The things Miz will do for his family.
Oh, went to knock him off the apron. Oh my gosh. Oh, a draping neck breaker on the apron. Gotta do some commentary now. Miz has got to get Jeff Hardy in the ring. He's got to he's got. Actually, Miz can just win by countout. A countout gets Miz to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And it looks like that's what Miz is going to do here. I hate this thin behind me. Oh. You know, if Jeff Hardy gets counted, think of how heartbreaking it would be for Jeff Hardy to get counted out here. Jeff Hardy, think about he would, if he wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, he could be the second person to hold both the United States Championship and the Money in the Bank contract at the same time. The only other superstar to do that was The Miz. Jeff Hardy would, if he then would successfully cash in his Money in the Bank the Money in the Bank against and became the WWE champion, he would be the second superstar to hold both the WWE and United States championships at the same time. The only other superstar to do that was Seth Rollins. He did that back in 2015. And a boot to the head by Miz and a cover here, and Hardy kicks out. And Miz, boot to the head to Hardy. And another boot. Miz just absolutely take advantage of the situation here, and Hardy kicks out again. Miz just beside himself that he still hasn't been able to put away Jeff Hardy. Think about what it would mean for the Miz to possibly be a two-time Money in the Bank contract holder. Only two superstars have done that. The first one being CM Punk. CM Punk won it back in WrestleMania 25, and then at WrestleMania 24 first, and then at WrestleMania 25, and then the second superstar to do that was Carmella. She did it at Money in the Bank 2017 last year, and then on Smackdown following. You know, CM Punk, when he did it, defeated a roll up by Hardy, and Miz ends up able to kick out. And what a clothesline. What a vicious clothesline in the corner. CM Punk, when he won his first Money in the Bank contract, he defeated Carlito, John Morrison, and a nice flying clothesline by Miz. He defeated Carlito, John Morrison, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Chris Jericho, and I think that's it. I might be missing somebody. And then when he won it at WrestleMania 25, he defeated Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Finley, Mark Henry, Kane. Oh, figure four. Kofi Kingston. Oh, a roll up by Hardy. No, and Miz kicks out. And Miz right back on the sleeper hold. Very smart by Miz, trying to wear down Jeff Hardy. So he defeated Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Mark Henry, Finley, Kane, Kofi Kingston. And I think that's it. Might be one other superstar I'm missing. And then Carmella, when she won the Money in the Bank contract, she defeated Natalya, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Tamina Snuka, and the fifth superstar. I always forget the fifth superstar's name. One other name, but who else was in the match? Oh, Smackdown back on there. And then she went on to win the Money in the Bank contract on this following Smackdown, defeating the same superstars.
5 weeks from Sunday at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Let's take it back. This happened before the commercial break here. The Miz Boom! Sending Jeff Hardy neck first into the apron. There's no substitute for experience.
You know, the only other superstars, too, I didn't mention to hold both the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, and the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. One would be, obviously, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's a former 4-time WWE champion. That may be one. When I list them off, I'll probably know. Oh, and a leg sweep by Hardy. Oh, and a leg drop. You might get him here, No. You know, Kurt Angle won his first WWE Championship, defeating The Rock at No Mercy 2000. Then he won his second one, defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin at Unforgiven 2001. He won his third one by defeating Big Show at Armageddon 2002. He won his third one by defeating Brock Lesnar and the Big Show in a triple threat match at Vengeance 2003. And yeah, no, he's a 4-time WWE champion then. And then he won the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, whisper in the wind, whisper in the wind. Got it. Yeah, Kurt Angle won the World Heavyweight Championship in a battle royal. Last eliminated Mark Henry. Kurt Angle's a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I believe he was the inaugural TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And then he defeated Christian Cage to win his second one. Samoa Joe to win all the championships in TNA, and Lashley to win his 13th World Championship, which was his last World Championship. And I can't really think of anybody else that stand at Hardcore Justice in 2011. But pretty much, I'm trying to think if there was any other superstar that's done that. Drop kick it.
Oh my God!
I can't really think of anyone that's held the WWE World Heavyweight and TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I think it was just Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy. Oh, and I tilt to well. Seen it senton.
That contract can change lives. Both of these superstars have been world champions in the past. Both of them know how that affects your career and your lifestyle. It is an incredibly desirable position to be in. 8 total opportunities in both the matches.
Here comes the Swanton Bomb. He's going to get him in here with the Swanton Bomb. Oh, and Miz clutched him on the top rope. The Miz, the only person to hold. Actually, that's not true. The only tag team title he doesn't hold is the Smackdown Tag Team Championships.
Miz trying to pry Hardy off the top turnbuckle. Jeff Hardy hanging off for dear life. Body shots to the Miz. And look at this hammer away in the back there of the Miz. And now Hardy.
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb. Is he going to get him here? No.
Unbelievable tenacity from the Miz to escape that incredible powerbomb by Jeff Hardy. And with the ability of Jeff Hardy to adjust his strategy on the fly. Watch this again. There's the tie. One more look at this here from Hardy. This nearly put away the 8-time Intercontinental Champion. If it almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, the A-listers still in this battle. This has got to be racked with pain after that. And this one goes on. Another example of the need to leave everything on.
Oh, here comes the and Miz. Kicks him right in the ribs.
Well scouted there for the Miz. Back to his
oh, twisted fate again. No, slow question finale. No, Hardy rolls him up, rolls him up, rolls him up, rolls him up. No. Oh, and a leg lariat by Hardy.
Here it comes.
Oh, elevated leg rest.
And this pinned against the bottom turnbuckle. Look at the eyes there of the Miz. Yeah, but how much did that flurry take out of Jeff Hardy? He's a step slower than he was. And the Miz has a clue where he is. I'm not sure Jeff knows either. Now Miz being measured here by
twist of fate. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Will the third time be the charm? Jeff Hardy thinking about the top rope once again. Jeff Hardy may be on the verge of punching his ticket. But it's only in the big bottom match. Jeff Hardy hearing it from the WWE. Going up top here. The United States champion.
Oh, got him. He got him. He got him. Oh, whoa. Rolls him up. Rolls him up. Rolls him up. Holy fuck. What was that? Hardy got caught. That's fucking awesome. That was a really good match. I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. Miz has just really been performing great matches after great matches. And it gets enough. I think it makes sense. The Miz is has been a big time player in WWE. It really doesn't make sense that Jeff Hardy might not be in the match though. But there's still 6 weeks to Money in the Bank. He could be in the match. We don't know yet.
I cannot wait to see the next chapter, the sequel, if you will. It is Hollywood journey to the championship. You gotta watch this again. If I watch this, Jeff Hardy with swan bombs. He's got all of his down to Miz, but then when he went for the cover, lean back on it, watch the Miz get touchdown, and then Jeff Hardy wants into it. I'm absolutely shocked. I thought the Miz was done, and somehow the Miz.
That was awesome. That was a great finish. That's a great heel finish to have.
Veteran instinct by a former and once again future world champion who will now join Braun Strowman and Finn Balor from Monday Night Raw in the men's Money in the
So yeah, now the Miz joins Monday Night Raw's Braun Strowman and Monday Night Raw's Prince Devitt in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
You got to collect $200. You are not going to be in Money in the Bank. 5 opportunities and more qualifying matches for Money in the Bank still to come here tonight.
Where's Sheamus?
What are you doing? I'm meeting with insurance. Okay? Why? They're the only thing that make me feel better after losing to Xavier Woods last week. All right?
I mean, I thought you had him. I mean, you were like a hawk hunting a mouse, and then, he just slipped through your claws and squeaked by,
Yeah, I know. I was in the match. There was a figure upset losing to Woods and Liverpool losing to Chelsea last week. But I would have won that match if it wasn't for those 2 muppets outside the ring.
Well, I mean, I try to help, it's it's not fair, but, I just think if, it wasn't me, it wouldn't have been that easy,
Excuse me? Well, no, I mean, no. Say what you're going to say. You would have done better?
Really? I think it would have done better.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, of course. Come on.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. How about you face Woods tonight and see if you can do any better?
I think that's a great idea. You know what? Nobody makes a fool out of the bar 2 weeks in a row. Come on.
It's okay backstage. I mean, I'll give it a thumbs in the middle.
What is that? Are you serious? That's not funny. You think that's funny? That's my gear back. That's not funny at all. Why are you laughing? Stop this.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah? See? So that funny if it happens to you, huh? What the hell? Seriously. Pancakes! Pancakes! I like pancakes! I like pancakes! The hardest shot flapjack, but I'll tell you what, guys, no laughing.
But still to come on this show, we have a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match: Daniel Bryan versus Rusev.
Big chaos and backlash because tonight the leader of the Yes Movement goes one-on-one with the Bulgarian group Rusev in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Meanwhile, who's going Raw's Ember Moon in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match? The Comics called Charlotte Flair for championship.
Then still to come tonight, we have a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match: Charlotte Flair versus Peyton Royce. I don't care about that match at all. To be honest, I just don't care about that match at all. All right, time to fast forward again.
Italian classics for a limited time. Only at Olive Garden.
What matters? Curse. Dream. Violence. Chaos. Eric Young, the merchant of mayhem. Vision control chaos. Alexander will create confusion. Get you back.
Can't wait to see Sanity arrive. That was an up. Good video package. So we have a thumbs in the middle, a down, 2 ups. Good SmackDown's off to a good start.
Sunday on the WWE Network for AJ Styles defended his WWE Championship day. No disqualification match against Shinsuke Nakamura. We thought this might play into Shinsuke Nakamura's hands, and it did. His patented low blow once again coming into effect against the champion. And there comes a point where a man can only take so much. And that would be the case for AJ Styles. He said, I am tired of being the recipient of both Nakamura. Here's a taste of your own medicine. In the closing moments.
All AJ Styles has to do is wear a cup. Outsmart the fucking heel. Wear a fucking cup. If you know you're going to get kicked in the ball, you're going to get low blown. Wear a fucking cup, you idiot.
Would be able to answer the referee's count of 10. The referee, Jason Ayers, would be left with no choice but to declare the contest a no contest. Styles retains, but this issue is far from resolved.
Was Nakamura.
Since you have not been cleared for competition tonight following your grueling no disqualification match at Backlash, is this issue between you and AJ Styles over?
No. Speak English.
Oh, you're getting fucking owned with Aeon. See you later.
We know that you speak English.
Come
We've
on.
heard you speak English before.
Oh, yes. I am English, but I've forgotten it. So now, no speak English.
Okay, well, before you forget how to speak English again, is there anything that you would like to say to AJ Styles?
AJ Styles, nuts. But so am I. We are not finished.
I love Nakamura as a heel. That was a good promo, getting it up. Guy doesn't speak English with Aeon. Come on. Come on, Renee Young. What are you trying to do? You trying to, like, fucking humiliate the guy? He doesn't speak English. You're making fun of him for it? It's ridiculous. He forgot how to speak English. It happens. Guy doesn't speak English. Guy doesn't speak English.
A little bit later on tonight. Now, more news for Backlash. The Smackdown Women's Championship was defended this past Sunday on the WWE Network, and this was the turning point in the match. Charlotte challenging the champion Carmella, went for a move, so a high-risk move here off the top turnbuckle, and watch this as she came down, tweaked her left knee, and Charlotte was in trouble. There's a reason they call it a high-risk maneuver, and Charlotte Flair paid the price. Carmella was there to capitalize a vicious kick to the back of the Queen's knee, and Carmella rolls up Charlotte and continues her reign as SmackDown Women's Champion. Took advantage of a vulnerable Queen once again. You see a look of shock and disappointment on the face of the Queen.
Where's Carmella?
I beat Charlotte Flair. 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 And now it's time to party. But not in a low-rent city like Baltimore. Ew. Now I'm going across the pond to London, England to throw the greatest event in Britain's history. That's right. Next week, this princess is throwing a royal celebration. Forget the royal wedding. So, Harry, you can stop blowing my phone up, by the way, because you, Meghan, Will, Kate, the whole royal family are not invited. You know who else is invited? Ric Flair. Speaking of Ric Flair, did you know he has a daughter? Yeah, her name is Charlotte Flair. And I beat her. Because Mella is Mella.
Good match. No, not good match. Good promo up. That's exactly what Carmella should be doing. All right, now we have the Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Charlotte Flair versus Peyton Royce. Charlotte Flair's winning because she's not losing to fucking Peyton Royce.
opportunity to redeem herself tonight. Following count, she's in women's division, Money in the Bank qualifying match. Introducing first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. I think right about now would be an appropriate time for you to apologize to Carmella for doubting her, because Mella did exactly what she said she was going to do. She didn't lie. She beat Charlotte Flair in the center of the ring all on her own. As I said, Carmella took advantage. She won. Congratulations. And let's move on. Charlotte looks to bounce back from Backlash. Money in the Bank qualifying match against Peyton Royce.
When you hear dominoes,
I gotta go through people's Money in the Bank history, don't I? Shinsuke Nakamura's history was he competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, he competed in a Money in the Bank ladder match that involved winner Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, and AJ Styles. That's actually where the AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura first got their hands on each other. And I gotta think of. I already kind of said Carmella's, and then that's it. Charlotte Flair's Money in the Bank history was at Money in the Bank 2016. She teamed up with Dana Brooke to defeat Natalya and Becky Lynch. And then obviously I already said the one she had in 2017. It was Ty Dillinger.
Picture this. There's chaos everywhere. 7 broken WWE superstars. 1 ladder in the middle of the ring. 1 Money in the Bank contract hanging high above, which means there's only 1 man left to climb. Now, that doesn't simply add up to a winner or future WWE champion, but it does add up to a perfect 10.
I won the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. I've been the Smackdown Women's Champion, and I will be champion again once I climb that ladder, snatch the Money in the Bank contract, and cash in. Whoever the champion might be, better get ready to feel the glow.
Good promos up. Naomi's Money in the Bank history. I already said the one she had in 2015, and then in 2017 last year, she successfully defended the SmackDown Women's Championship against Lana at Lana's first singles match in WWE. The Iconics are about to cut a cringy promo.
Against the Iconics, who cost her championship their first night on SmackDown Live. That's up for debate. They simply made a very, very strong statement.
Charlotte, we are so sorry for your loss, but we have some positive news. You are still an inspiration. My Uncle Craig back in Sydney watched your match, and he's had an awful stutter his whole life, ever since he was a child. But when he watched Backlash and saw the look on your face when you lost, it actually, can we actually just get that on the Tron real quick? That look, I mean, it really just it took a step. He was laughing for an hour straight, tears streaming down his face. He even fell off the couch. And it cured his stuff. It's a miracle. So for that, Charlotte, I say thank you. That look, the pain, the agony, oh, I just want to bottle it and sell it as a fragrance. Oh, I'd call it disappointed by Charlotte. Hey, I think I can do that one. Oh, no, I mean, you're good, but you're not that good. Let me try. Okay. No, stop. No. It's only funny when Charlotte does it. Well, I guess I'll just have to make her do it again. Right now! Sorry, Charlie, but the heartbreak's going to continue.
because that money in the bank contract belongs to the future, and the future is iconic.
There is no end to the little hazing from Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. I love every syllable of it. Of course, disappointment by Charlotte. Available.
All right, let's get right to the matchup. Charlotte Flair, a former, even though they say 6, she really is a former 7-time women's champion because they don't count NXT. I don't know why they don't, but they don't. It happens. She won the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver in 2014, defeated Natalya in a vacant NXT Women's Championship Tournament Finals match, and then at Night of Champions 2017. No, sorry, Night of Champions 2015. Charlotte defeated Nikki Bella to win the Divas Championship, ended Nikki Bella's longest reign as Divas Champion. And then at WrestleMania 32, she won the vacated Women's Championship, defeating Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks in a triple threat match. I think that's counted as the same reign as the Divas Championship, though, but I could be mistaken. And then at SummerSlam 2016, she defeated Sasha Banks to win the Women's Championship. And then at Hell in a Cell 2016, she defeated Sasha Banks in a Hell in a Cell match to win the WWE Raw Women's Championship. And then at Roadblock End of the Line at the end of the year, she defeated Sasha Banks in the first ever Iron Woman match on the main roster, 30 minutes to win the SmackDown the Raw Women's Championship. And then at on an episode of SmackDown in last year in November, she defeated Natalya to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the Iconics have never won a championship, but they've wrestled for the NXT Women's Championship. First, they wrestled. Wait, but SmackDown's back, and I don't know what's happening right now because right now Charlotte Flair's been laid out by Peyton Royce, but we don't know what happened, so I'm gonna wait to see.
Charlotte Flair off of the post. Charlotte only has herself to blame. Charlotte simply got overzealous, decided she needed to bring Billy Kay.
Right now, Peyton Royce is just dominating Charlotte Flair with a rear naked chin lock right now.
For Charlotte Flair, Peyton Royce took it in. And the Iconics, the Australian duo that has fallen in the side of the Queen ever since they arrived here on Tuesday night as a part of the Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah, but the Iconics have had opportunities to wrestle for the NXT Women's Championship. First at NXT TakeOver San Antonio, when they were part of a Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship that also involved Nikki Cross and Asuka that ended up being won by Asuka. That was last year in 2017. And then on an episode of NXT in 2017, I don't remember which one, Peyton Royce failed to defeat Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship. And also at NXT TakeOver War Games, Peyton Royce was involved in a Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship where she failed to win the match. The other participants in the match were Kairi Sane, Ember Moon, and Nikki Cross. And Ember Moon went on to win the match, I think by pinning Nikki Cross. Where Charlotte Flair has competed in the first ever Women's Hell in a Cell match, competed in the first ever 30-minute Iron Woman match, competed in the first ever Women's Main Event, defending the Raw Women's Championship against Sasha Banks in October of 2016, competed in the first ever Women's Falls Count Anywhere match against Sasha Banks in November of 2016. She was also in the first ever Women's Money in the Bank match. She's the only woman to be a Grand Slam champion. Charlotte Flair broke Asuka's undefeated streak at WrestleMania earlier this year when she retained her SmackDown Women's Championship against her. That was something that nobody else had ever been able to do.
In firm control here of Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair was the last Divas champion in WWE.
Amazing impressions of most of the WWE roster. You are so easy entertaining. Now Charlotte trying to get back up to her feet. Billy Kay trying to support Peyton Royce from the outside.
Owen. It's a going by Charlotte Flair. I don't know what that is.
And they will put down Peyton Royce there for a moment. Can Charlotte Flair find her way back here in this qualifying match? get how pivotal this is for Charlotte to be able to bounce back from what happened at Backlash. Get back on the right foot here. You always talk about how emotional of a competitor Charlotte Flair is. This could be a perfect example of how her psyche is just destroyed after coming up short to Carmella again. The right mindset. I was reading about it yesterday. Oh, so forget failure, forget mistakes, forget everything except what you're going to do now.
You get a gut by Peyton
Charlotte
Royce.
has failed before. Okay? Charlotte is a 6-time champion. You know, she's accustomed to that, but she's also accustomed to bouncing back. Getting your mind right. I think you guys put a little bit too much stock in social media. I tweet cool things all the time. I'll put a cool quote on Instagram. Doesn't mean I live by any of it. It just sounds cool at the moment. Oh! Charlotte's feeling it. Big Flair strut here in Baltimore and dropping Peyton Royce. That's the queen we know.
Oh, went for a boot. Oh, went for an Itsuguri. Oh, walls her up, walls her up, walls her up now.
Peyton finds her way out. Oh, belly to back suplex for Charlotte Flair and kick off.
We're going to get a natural selection. No, we're going to get the figure 8.
Trying to set up with a figure 4 here. Peyton Royce got out of the ring thanks to some help from
Dive on the outside, and of course you hit Billy Kay. I knew Billy Kay was taking the fall. I didn't expect Peyton Royce to get to move. Oh, neck breaker on the floor.
The bond of the Iconics, whether you like it or not. Billy Kay just ate that part.
I do like it, but it's great wherewithal by Peyton Royce to take advantage of the situation. Once again, the Queen got overzealous. Here you see her taking out Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, this is back inside the ring. Peyton Royce for cover. Kick out by Charlotte. And one more time, and then Peyton Royce made her pay for it with a neck breaker on the floor. Charlotte goes some wild elbows.
What happened? What happened? Oh, heel kick by Peyton Royce. No.
Peyton Royce was half a second away from being a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Watch this. If Finch will hit there by Peyton Royce, boom! Right to the back of the head on the top rope, and Royce nearly finished off this match. This is a lot about Charlotte. The fact that she's still in this match.
Oh, roll up by Charlotte. No.
Oh. Peyton Royce went that kick one more time.
Boom to the face. Mandatory. Unless you have to do the figure 8.
Flair bought herself a few moments to recover. Landed all the big boots around the jaw of Peyton Royce, but once again, the Queen, you gotta wonder, is her knee gonna hold up? This is what cost her at Backlash. Go up to the top turnbuckle. It's all about getting the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh no, it might happen again.
And again, grabbing at the left knee is Charlotte.
Oh, this might happen again. It might happen again. No, it didn't happen again. Oh, and a knee to the face.
Now goes Flair. Royce. There's a cover and a kick out. How in the world does Charlotte keep doing this?
I don't have an answer for you, Saxon. I am impressed by the Queen's resilience tonight. Peyton Royce needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal, not let the frustration get to her. Look at this right now. Incredible athleticism from Charlotte. But just go up, just in the nick of time. Peyton delivers the knees. And Charlotte Flair, if you notice, she grabbed her left knee for a moment as she was getting back up.
It's still bothering her off of the matchup this past Sunday at Backlash. Charlotte not 100% tonight. Charlotte Flair in some serious peril right now. And Peyton Royce trying to set up there, was trying to hook the left leg. Oh,
Spear.
Wow. And now Charlotte.
It's got to be it right there. No.
Man. Say what you will about the Iconics. They have been a tough out here on Tuesday nights. Charlotte, baby.
Oh, rolls up. No.
And Royce really had her. Now Charlotte back up to her feet. You can see it in the Queen's eyes. Hold on. Cover on Royce. And now
All turned it into the figure 8. Well, figure 4. Just got to put it into the figure 8, and then it's figure 8. And it's happened. Oh. it was a good match, 3 stars, but it was just kind of there. No one really thought Charlotte Flair was losing, so this would just get a thumbs in the middle. I mean, whatever.
In Charlotte Flair's eyes, the Queen was able to endure and lock in a figure 4 into a figure 8. And Peyton Royce left with no choice but to submit to the Queen. Peyton is not going to Money in the Bank. That was a foregone conclusion. Poor Billy Peyton. That product is not, so the future is still not iconic.
So now Charlotte Flair joins Monday Night Wars, Ember Moon, in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Still got 6 more superstar, well, 6 more women that will be in the match.
For the women's division. Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries. Larry, it was this sweet satisfaction that Charlotte will win Money in the Bank and then cash in on Carmella. I think that would be amazing. Oh, yeah, that'd just be a real sweet racing for Charlotte. We're already having a celebration. The only one that matters is going down one. It's clear to the Royal Wedding. It's the Royal Celebration, and that's next week. Saxton. Well, the WWE Universe was celebrating this past Sunday at Backlash because it was the first singles pay-per-view match for Daniel Bryan since returning to in-ring competition. It was size versus skill. Big Cass one-on-one with Daniel Bryan, but in the words of the Ultimate Underdog, everyone's the same size when they're down on the mat. Daniel Bryan was able to slay the Lions on this night. He gets like a flying pass left with no choice but to submit. But in the aftermath, during the celebration amidst the Yes movement, Big Cass would do something so disrespectful, so despicable, so detestable, and disgusting. This attack on Ryan after the match. I hope Big Cass is happy with himself.
There's Daniel Bryan.
Excuse me, Daniel. Daniel, have you had enough recovery time from Big Cass's attack to overcome another mammoth obstacle to Rusev tonight?
Honestly, the stakes are so high tonight, any pain that you're in, you have to fight through. Sure, Big Cass attacked me from behind again, but let's not forget why he attacked me. It's because I made Big Cass tap out. As for tonight, this is my first step towards winning the Money in the Bank contract. And last time I held that contract, I cashed it in on the Big Show and became champion. Actually, right here in Baltimore. Now, I have a history of defying expectations, and tonight will be no different. I will fight. I will find a way, and I will continue to prove that the bigger they are, the faster they tap. Thank you, Gotcha.
Thank you, Brian.
Good promo by Daniel Bryan. Up.
A lot of history in Baltimore for Daniel Bryan. Well, for history repeated itself in a sense where Xavier wanted to capture the victory over Sheamus last week.
But coming up next, we have Xavier Woods versus Cesaro. Kind of don't really care about that match all that much, not gonna lie, but whatever.
It's my chance to finally take $5.99 each when you order 2 or more. Leader.
Well, there's Shelton Benjamin.
Money in the Bank. The match that I made famous. It's my chance to finally take the opportunity that no one is going to give me. This isn't just some match for me. Some of the biggest highlights of my career have been in ladder matches. But the best highlight is yet to come.
That was a bad promo. He's never been going on the mic anyway, so.
I want to climb the ladder. I want to grab the contract. I want to cash in on Carmella. No one is ready for Asuka.
Those get it fucking down. Asuka's would have been a thumbs in the middle, but Asuka's had fucking subtitles, and they put the subtitles over the stuff that's fucking English, when she spoke Japanese. There was no fucking subtitles. What the fuck's that shit? Let's go over there, Money in the Bank fucking history. Shelton Benjamin competed in his first Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 21. when he oh, but let me do my prediction for this match first. I'm gonna say Xavier Woods is probably gonna win just because it seems like they're building to the New Year, like embarrassing them constantly. So I don't even care. But yeah, Shelton Benjamin's history in Money in the Bank is he competed in the very first ever Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 21 when he also, other guys in the match were Christian, Edge, who won the match, Kane, Chris Benoit, and Chris Jericho. Then at WrestleMania 22, he competed against winner Rob Van Dam, Bobby Lashley, Finlay, Matt Hardy, and Ric Flair. And then he wasn't in the WrestleMania 23. I didn't mention 24 and 25. And then at WrestleMania 26, he competed in his final Money in the Bank ladder match, where he also was in it was winner Jack Swagger, Christian, MVP, Matt Hardy, Kane, Evan Bourne, I forget who else was in the match. Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, and I think that's it. I know there was like a ninth guy in the match in this one, but oh, Kofi Kingston. And New Day has a pretty interesting history at Money in the Bank. Kofi Kingston competed at the WrestleMania 25 and 6 Money in the Bank ladder matches. And then at Money in the Bank 2010, Kofi Kingston was in the Money in the Bank ladder matches that also involved the winner Kane, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Christian, Matt Hardy, and forget who else. Big Show. And then Kofi Kingston competed in the 2011 Money in the Bank ladder match, where also the competitors in that match were winner of, I already mentioned the competitors actually. That was a superstar I forgot to mention was Kofi Kingston. And then in 2012, he competed at the Money in the Bank pre-show where he teamed up with R-Truth to defeat Unico and Camacho, and he was on guest commentary later on in the night for the tag team match between the Primetime Players and Primo and Epico. And then at Money in the Bank 2013, I don't remember what he did at Money in the Bank 2013, but I don't remember if he was in the match. I don't remember Kofi Kingston. No, he wasn't because he was hurt. In 2014, he was in the briefcase Money in the Bank ladder match where the other competitors was winner Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Jack Swagger, Rob Van Dam, Dolph Ziggler, and somebody else. I forget who it was. Then at Money in the Bank 2015, Kofi Kingston competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That was also in it winner Sheamus actually. Neville, Roman Reigns, Corporate Kane, and Dolph Ziggler. And then eventually, later on in the night, Xavier Woods and Big E went on to lose the WWE Tag Team Championships to the Primetime Players. And then at Money in the Bank 2016, Kofi Kingston and Big E retained the WWE Tag Team Championships over the Vaudevillains, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and Enzo Amore and Big Cass, where Xavier Woods was there too. And then at Money in the Bank 2017, Kofi Kingston and Big E competed against the Usos for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, where they won by countout. And then Big E's Money in the Bank history is at 2014. He lost the matchup to Rusev. And then that's it. For everything else was all I already said. And then Cesaro's Money in the Bank history is in the 2014 Money in the Bank. He competed in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship ladder match, which was vacant. Also in that match was Sheamus, winner John Cena, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Alberto Del Rio. And then at Money in the Bank 2015, Cesaro wasn't in the pay-per-view. Money in the Bank 2016, he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, also the competitors were Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, and Alberto Del Rio. And then at Money in the Bank 2017, he wasn't in it since that was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view and Cesaro was on Raw. And then at Money in the Bank 2010, well, Sheamus' Money in the Bank history. At Money in the Bank 2010, he retained the WWE Championship against John Cena in a steel cage match. Money in the Bank 2011, he competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match where the competitors was winner Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Sin Cara, Mystico, Heath Slater, and Cody Rhodes. I think I might have missed somebody. And then you guess. Oh, gotta do this commentary. So remind me, I have to remember to go back to Sheamus's Money in the Bank history. But right now, Cesaro's got dominated Xavier Woods right now. Cesaro, a former it's Cesaro's got a pancake. You better destroy that pancake because nobody should be eating breakfast for dinner. You rip that pancake up. Cesaro, the Bar lately have felt disrespected by the New Day. Ever since they came over to SmackDown Live and Xavier Woods trying to fight back in this matchup. And Xavier Woods, and Cesaro. Oh, what a flapjack. What an impressive move by Cesaro. Cesaro, a former United States champion, defeated Santino Marella at SummerSlam 2012 kickoff to win the championship. Former 5-time tag team champion. I may have that one, but Cesaro and Tyson Kidd won the WWE Tag Team Championships from the Usos at Fastlane 2015. And Sheamus just taking a selfie, really making Xavier Woods sink in. And obviously, New Day, Big E, really not happy about this. And then, then the rest of Cesaro's Tag Team Championship reigns came with Sheamus. The Bar actually dethroned the New Day and ended their long reign in WWE WWE Raw Tag Team Championship reign back at Roadblock end of the line. And then obviously the Bar then went on to defeat the Hardy Boys last year at Extreme Rules 2017 in a steel cage match for the Tag Team Championships. A nice abdominal stretch right there by Cesaro, really stretching over the damage. The Bar also then went on to win the Raw Tag Team Championships from Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins on an episode of Monday Night Raw in November of 2017. Ironically enough, the New Day actually helped the Bar win those Raw Tag Team titles that time. And then earlier this year at the Royal Rumble, the Bar defeated Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan for the Raw Tag Team Championships. But obviously, I got to continue to go over Sheamus' Money in the Bank history. I left off in 2012. In 2012, Sheamus defeated Alberto Del Rio to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And then at 2013, Sheamus was part of the All-Star Money in the Bank ladder match, where also the other competitors was winner Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Rob Van Dam, Christian, CM Punk, and then that's it. Nice and security by Woods. And then he was in the 2014 World Title Money in the Bank match that I already mentioned. And then he was in the he won the 2015 Money in the Bank ladder match. I already mentioned who was in the match. But then Sheamus at Survivor Series 2015 cashed it in on WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. And then at Money in the Bank 2016, Sheamus lost a matchup to Apollo Crews. And then he wasn't in the 2017 one since it was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. And Sheamus was on Raw at the time. And Woods landed on his feet. But as for New Day, they have some record championship reigns. The four-time WWE tag team championships, winning the first tag team championship at Extreme Rules 2015 when they defeated Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, ironically enough, and then they won the second WWE Tag Team Championship reigns, defeating the Primetime Players, the Lucha Dragons, and Los Matadores at SummerSlam 2015. And ironically enough, those were the titles that they went on to hold and have a record-breaking title reign. And then at Battleground 2017, Kofi put his foot on the ropes. Rolls him up. No. But yeah, the New Day defeated Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship chips. And then on SmackDown a few months, like about a month later, which was in September, They defeated the Usos to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Those are secret pancakes. Those are more disgusting than normal ones.
Oh, and I died by Kofi. How the fuck are New Day ever faces? They have the fucking numbers advantage constantly. Uppercut by Cesaro. See ya fucking later. Fuck you, New Day. Get the fuck out of my life. That was just a down. I really just thought it was there. Really nothing special. I don't really care for this feud between the New Day and the Bar.
Pancakes when you're missing your top row of team section. The Bar, nonetheless, just ignore the facts. The Bar did what they said they were going to do. The Bar avoided 2 weeks of disaster.
I don't even care. I didn't really mention Kofi Kingston's championship wins, so I'll just go over those really quickly. He won his first championship being the Intercontinental. I'll just say him actually. I think he's a 3-time Intercontinental champion, but I might be wrong. He won his first one by defeating Chris Jericho at Night of Champions 2008. Then he won his second one by defeating. Actually, I think he's only a 2-time Intercontinental champion. Actually, he won his second one by defeating The Miz for it on an episode of Main Event in 2012, and I think that he hasn't held any since then. Ooh, Woods. I think Woods hurt his. He's bleeding through his mouth. That's not good. And then Xavier Woods would help us win a all right, not going to mention the.
Please welcome the WWE Champion AJ Styles. AJ, just like your opponent at Backlash, Shinsuke Nakamura, you are also not cleared for competition tonight. And the abuse that you both endured this past Sunday was uncomfortable, to say the least. I spoke to Shinsuke earlier, and he says that he's still not done with you. Are you at all concerned that...
Hold on, Renee. I see where you're going. And I agree with you. Yes, I stoop to Shinsuke's level. It went beyond the realms of good taste. And I don't want to fight like that. But I will if I have to, especially when this is on the line. And how convenient. Shinsuke speaks English again and says he's not done with me, then I guess we are not done. I don't care when, why, or where. If Shinsuke has the guts to step back in the ring with me, I will finish him. He may be the king of low blows, but this is the house that
AJ Styles built. Good promo. Up. And coming up next, Becky Lynch is facing Mandy Rose, that I don't care about at all. I don't even care about this match. The Bludgeon Brothers. I don't even know because I over fast forward. Oh, New Day. Oh my gosh.
We have our own set of toys. So please, come play with us. We're waiting.
That was awesome. Up. That was an awesome backstage promo. All right, Becky Lynch is facing Mandy Rose. Who cares who wins? Mandy Rose. No, not Mandy Rose. Sorry. Becky Lynch is winning because why not? She hasn't really won a big match in a while, so let Becky Lynch get a big win. I've already mentioned the Money in the Bank history. Mandy Rose doesn't have any because this was her first year in the main roster, so who cares? None of them have even held any championships. Actually, no, Becky Lynch, I forgot to mention, is a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She was the first SmackDown Women's Champion. She won it at Backlash 2016, defeated Natalya. I'm going to see if I can get everybody right. Natalya, Nikki Bella, Carmella, and Alexa Bliss. And then, I don't care. Yeah, she's had such a forgettable reign. So what, she got hurt through like halfway through it. And then she lost it to Alexa Bliss in a TLC 2000.
Paige was right. It is our time to stand on our own feet. And you know what? We can both be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Great. You're not dropped over there, are you? Ladies, our solution is dead. Yeah, we heard you last week. We get it. But you see, we realized something, Paige. Yeah, you're not our mom. I mean, you can desert us for this new cushy office job, but we promise that we will never abandon each other. Oh, well, this is actually really awkward. I wish you kept you on this little text chain you have going on, so we give you a little bit of a heads up. Heads up about what? Well, Sonia, baby girl, you're barred from ringside. What? What? No, you're not. Maybe I'm barred from ringside. No, you're not. You're not. I'm going live.
Yeah, I agree with that call.
And opponent from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose. Well, despite the news, shut up, Tom. I have been waiting my entire life for this moment.
Why is my monitor?
Shut up, Saxton. You're ruining this. Just enjoy.
Well,
it's not often in life you get to see a work of art come to life. God's greatest creation.
Corey Graves is in love with Mandy Rose.
And enjoy.
Fucking his wife's gonna fucking end his wife. Tino Sabatelli is one lucky guy.
Still my heart.
That screen's not blurry anymore. I just like water.
So here we go. Mandy Rose, her SmackDown Live in-ring debut. She's going up against a former, first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
I think Mandy Rose's focus is all there, knowing that she doesn't have her partner in crime, Sonya Deville at ringside.
I think it's a little unfair of Paige to wait till the very last minute to drop that bombshell on Mandy and Sonya, but I have full confidence in the abilities of Mandy Rose.
Oh, what about what happened last week? Mandy Rose went to Paige and thought she was just going to get handed a women's title match, and Paige made it known you have to earn everything on Tuesday nights.
Oh!
I guess I can mention Paige is a two-time women's champion. She won or Divas champion, whatever. She won her first one, defeating AJ Lee the night after WrestleMania 30 on Monday Night Raw. And then she won the second one, defeating AJ Lee at SummerSlam 2014. Kind of sucks that that's the only championship reigns Paige has.
Good night, Becky. Very talented.
Chicken. I didn't really get to finish going over Kofi Kingston's championship reigns. Kofi Kingston won his first, and I didn't get to go over the Bludgeon Brothers Money in the Bank history. At Money in the Bank, they only have one match. At Money in the Bank 2014, they lost to the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships. But yeah, Kofi Kingston's championship reigns. Yeah, so I mentioned his 2 Intercontinental Championship reigns. He, I think, is like a 6-time tag team champion. He teamed up with CM Punk to win his first one. Winning the World Tag Team Championships, defeating Cody Rhodes and Manu. No, Ted DiBiase Jr. And then he teamed up with Evan Bourne, known as Airborne, defeating David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy. And then he teamed up with R-Truth to win his third one. WWE Tag Team Championships. Yeah, defeating Primo and Epico. And then I've already mentioned his ones with the New Day. So, and then he's a two-time. Oh, who cares? Who cares? This match is a down. It was just there, waste of time. What was the point of it? Yeah, Kofi Kingston. Then there's a two-time United States champion. Won his first one, defeating MVP on an episode of Monday Night Raw in June of 2009. Then won a second one, defeating Antonio Cesaro on an episode of Monday Night Raw in 2013. And then Big E as a former Intercontinental champion. He's only held the championship once. He defeated Curtis Axel on an episode of Monday Night Raw in November of 2013. He's also a former NXT champion. He defeated Seth Rollins on an episode of NXT in January of 2013. And then obviously I mentioned his title wins with the New Day. The Bludgeon Brothers are the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They won the titles at WrestleMania 34 this year, defeating the New Day and the Usos. Right now it's showing Daniel Bryan's Money in the Bank history, where he won the top championship. And then Daniel Bryan, I forgot to mention Luke Harper's a former Intercontinental champion. He won the championship on an episode of Monday Night Raw in November of 2014, defeating Dolph Ziggler. And then later on the night in December of 2011, 5 months later, Daniel Bryan cashed in the Money in the Bank contract, defeating the Big Show.
To become World Heavyweight Champion. A legendary moment for Daniel Bryan.
All right, we have Daniel Bryan now versus Rusev. Daniel Bryan's winning. I mean, it's fairly obvious. I don't think they're going to put Rusev in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's go over now Daniel Bryan's Money in the Bank history. I just mentioned his 2011 history because they just showed it. But in 2012, he wrestled CM Punk for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification, no count-out match, where AJ Lee was the special guest referee, and he ended up losing that match. And then at Money in the Bank 2013, I already mentioned it. Money in the Bank 2014, he was part of the kickoff where he came out and had a segment with Bo Dallas. And then that's it. Daniel Bryan's also a former Grand Slam champion. Daniel Bryan, yeah, he's a former Grand Slam champion. I should say former. Went to a Grand Slam champion. You're a Grand Slam champion. He's a former WWE Tag Team champion. When he teamed up with Kane, known as Team Hell No, to defeat Kofi Kingston and R-Truth at Night of Champions 2012. And then he's a former 3-time world champion. I already mentioned his first World Heavyweight Championship reign. He's a former 4-time world champion there. Then he won his first WWE Championship, defeated John Cena at SummerSlam 2013. Then he won his second WWE Championship. Actually, no, he's former. All right, next week. All right, next week we have 2 members of the New Day versus the Bar in a men's Money in the Bank ladder match, qualifying match, where the winner, both superstars will end up qualifying. And then also next week we're gonna have a Royal Celebration. So probably next week I'm not doing a SmackDown live reactions.
Because Mella is money. Well, you may be excited about the Royal Celebration, but I'm excited about this, the highly anticipated debut of.
And then next week we're gonna have the debut of Andrade Cien Almas. As much as I think it's awesome he's debuting, really no reason to do a SmackDown live reactions. Just for one thing. Yeah, Daniel Bryan, I didn't get to finish going over his World Championship, victories. He so yeah, I went over his three of them, and then he won his 4th World Championship, winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Randy Orton and Batista in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 30, and then he's a former one-time. Oh, I gotta listen to this.
More like balls and less, because the Rangers and the Orioles don't impress, but don't stress. Daniel Bryan's here tonight. Will he win? No. And old DB will wish he's still GM when it's the Lion who is beating and breaking him. Before he climbs up that ladder, grabs the briefcase to say, do you know what day is today?
Rusev Day. Yeah, but anyhow, Daniel Bryan's a former Intercontinental Champion. He won a ladder match to win the championship, actually. He defeated champion Wade Barrett. Well, no, sorry, Bad News Barrett. Stardust, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose to win the championship. I think, R-Truth as well. I forgot about him. And Rusev, so those are Daniel Bryan's accolades. He's also has the longest Royal Rumble running time when he lasted over an hour at the greatest Royal Rumble event not that long ago, but he ended up being eliminated by Big Cass. Let's go over now Rusev's Money in the Bank history. He defeated, I already mentioned this one in 2014, and then at Money in the Bank 2016. He defeated Titus O'Neil to retain his United States Championship. Rusev's a former champion in WWE, though. He's a former 2-time United States champion. He defeated Sheamus on an episode of Monday Night Raw Backstage Pass to win his first United States championship. And then he defeated Kalisto at Extreme Rules 2016 to win his 2nd United States championship. He's also was undefeated in WWE, but unfortunately lost his undefeated streak at WrestleMania 31 in a United States championship match against John Cena. Daniel Bryan's a former ROH world champion. He's competed against the best in the world, like John Cena, like Randy Orton, like Kenta, like Christopher Daniels, CM Punk. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. And even Aiden English has history of Money in the Bank. I already mentioned it in 2016. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a kick right to the shoulder. Aiden English, a former champion in WWE as well. He's a former NXT Tag Team Champion with his tag team partner Simon Goss and the Vaudevillains when they defeated Blake and Murphy at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in 2015. Oh, and a nice slam by Rusev.
Try to get closer to perhaps a second.
And for The Miz, I forgot to mention one thing The Miz also has in his accolade. He won the Mixed Match Challenge earlier this year when him and Asuka teamed up to defeat teams such as, I gotta remember, Carmella and Big E, Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, and Becky. Oh, suicide dive, no. Oh my gosh, flying tossed over the table. And Lynch and Asuka and The Miz also defeated Charlotte Flair and Bob Roode. Robert Bob, Bobby Roode, Totally Awesome, Mark Roode, to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
Back here on Smackdown Live, we are 6 weeks away from the.
And right now, SmackDown's back, and Rusev just laid out Daniel Bryan with a suplex. I still don't understand why Rusev's a heel. Really doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever.
Daniel Bryan in a great deal of jeopardy right now. Tom, you mentioned the emotions that Daniel Bryan must be feeling tonight. There's feeling quite a bit of pain here, but as well, courtesy of Rusev, this before the break, toss over announced by the group.
I've got to mention too, the Bludgeon Brothers are former NXT Tag Team Champions. They defeated Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray, I believe his name was, to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. They have the shortest NXT Tag Team Championship reign. Daniel Bryan, oh, lands on his feet. Oh, clothesline.
He's got the weight of the world on his shoulder. Like this feel-good story is too good to be true. He has an opportunity to ascend to the pinnacle of this business once again, but it could all go slipping through his fingers here tonight.
Daniel Bryan accomplished something too nobody's accomplished. He defeated all 3 members of Evolution in a match. Defeated Triple H earlier in the night at WrestleMania 30 in a drop kick in the corner. Again. And then obviously later on went on to defeat Randy Orton and Batista for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And he defeated them simultaneously. I should have said that. Because technically the Shield had that distinction when they defeated all 3 members of Evolution. But I mean like simultaneously, like back to back in the matches. Oh! Poetilano off the top turnbuckle to Rusev. I mean, it makes sense for Daniel Bryan to win this match because then Daniel Bryan and The Miz can have some sort of confrontation with each other because I think they're building to a big match at SummerSlam between Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
And now, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, and Rusev ducked that one. Rusev went for the accolade. Oh, Bryan, no. Went for a tilt-a-whirl slam. Bryan with a roll-up, no. Oh, and I kicked to the head. But actually, I kicked to, yeah. No. Daniel Bryan overcame so much adversity. He tried so much for many months to get cleared, and he finally got cleared just before WrestleMania 34. And then him and Shane McMahon went on to defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 34 earlier this year. I think that Money in the Bank contract looks like crap out of here.
Suffering from the greatest Royal Rumble this Sunday. The fans of Big Cass are starting to catch up to Daniel Bryan. See a little malice.
Rusev. Slut. Machka. Oh, go for the accolade. Go for the accolade.
Oh, wait a minute. And again, the wrist there of Rusev giving out.
Oh, Rusev.
A pretty good deal of damage to Rusev's wrist in the early moments of the matchup. And now Rusev, can he lock in the
Go for the accolade. Go for the accolade. No, Daniel Bryan.
Damage to the arm.
Oh, go for the S-lock. Go for the S-lock. And he's got it in. He's got the S-lock in, and Rusev gets to the ropes.
Too close to the ropes. Lucky ring positioning for the Lion of Bulgaria. Extremely fortunate. Daniel Bryan was perhaps seconds away from capturing a victory in this match. Remember the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh, and a kick to the shoulder again.
Over a year-long span for an opportunity in a world championship. Bryan now slowly building momentum, sticking to the hole. Duck can get out of the way, but couldn't avoid that kick from the Lion of Bulgaria. And now Rusev.
German suplex. Bryan landed on his knees, not only his feet. Oh, and a kick to the head.
Right on the ear of Rusev. And Rusev is stunned. Down on his face. And Daniel Bryan is failing it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, there goes Aiden English shaving Rusev. Oh, double drop kick to Rusev and Aiden English.
Take out the distraction and refocus on Rusev.
No, knee off the apron.
I know Daniel Bryan's got to hurry. Sense of urgency here on Rusev. Tosses him back inside the ring. Undeterred focus by Daniel Bryan. Top turnbuckle here, measuring Rusev.
Drop kick by Daniel Bryan.
2 feet right through the chest of Rusev. But Daniel Bryan once again favoring the ribs. It's been a recurring theme throughout this matchup. Daniel's put his body through hell over these last few weeks.
Yes. 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 Rusev. Oh, left up knee to the gut. Kick to the head. Got him here. Got him here. What? That's a surprise. Wow. Rusev won. So Rusev's going to Money in the Bank. I'm surprised, actually. I'm not going to complain about this. They had a good match, and Rusev won. It is a surprise that he won clean, I guess.
I thought for sure Daniel Bryan had this. I thought for sure Daniel Bryan had Rusev.
Like, if he was going to lose clean, I thought if he was going to lose, I would have thought, like, Big Cass would have come out with something. But
his body is still human nonetheless.
that was I'm actually kind of surprised about that.
Good kick right on the ear, and Daniel Bryan's Money in the Bank dream have been dashed tonight.
I mean, I think Daniel Bryan's still going to be in the match because I think you could say it's a health situation. But yeah, Daniel Bryan, I should mention, joins Monday Night Raw's Braun Strowman, Monday Night Raw's Vince Neville, and SmackDown's The Miz. Because I feel like if The Miz is going to be in the match, I think they have to put Daniel Bryan in the match. They still have a few weeks to put Daniel Bryan in. You could say, well, what was the point of this match and have qualifying matches? I think Daniel Bryan is going to be in the Money in the Bank match. But probably like, well, they could do a second chance match with because you can't have the Money in the Bank match and not have Daniel Bryan or Jeff Hardy in this match. So it is kind of strange, though. I am surprised. I mean, really, it really could have gone either way. They just had I'm going to give this enough. They had a really good match. Daniel Bryan lost. It gives sympathy for Daniel Bryan. So at the same time, I also think about it like this. If Roman Reigns is going to be in the match and you're going to have him win it, are you really going to sacrifice Daniel Bryan's momentum? I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah, that was a surprise. I was okay with that. I'm okay with that finish. So yeah, let's get right into. So yeah, that was SmackDown. Overall, it was a decent show. I thought it had some lowlights on it, but it was definitely better, I thought, than Backlash and definitely and Raw this week. So overall, SmackDown wasn't a waste. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It was decent. Wasn't anything special, but whatever. Overall, that's my review. Well, that's my live reactions to SmackDown. Make sure you guys tune in because I'm about to do the 205 live and then the NXT live reactions. So make sure you guys tune into those. Later on tonight, I'll be doing my Wrestling Rundown show. I don't know who's going to be showing up for that, but later on, I'll be tuning into that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can watch all the videos and click on the bell so that way every time you upload a video, you guys will get the notifications for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and Owen the Talkinator YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.